Tour Guide Thailand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Tour Guide Thailand. My name Dr. Thanapon. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock, this program is broadcasting from Rajamongkol University of Technology Panakorn. This program has two parts. For the first part, information of places, and then most interest from the episode. Today, episode 76. We also have new and later update from university as usual. You can follow us into Facebook and I'm UTP Live, or you can follow us into englishonline.imutp.ac.th. Today, episode 76. Today is very special episode. I collecting all the museums that most interest in Thailand. And we begin from the first one. The first museums that I would like to invite you to visit, the National Museum in Bangkok. The National Museum in Bangkok is considered to be the largest museum in Southeast Asia and is one of the places that collect most information about Thai art in Bangkok. Therefore, those who are passionate about art or antiquity must come to see the artifact here. It's also some of the informations and most interest that you can find in this place. The second place is Ban Chang National Museum. Ban Chang National Museum, it would be impossible to find a place to visit. This museum is in Udon Thani. Without mentioning the archaeological sites that are World Heritage Sites, because the National Museum is famous throughout the world for being an important archaeological site. And is the source of an ancient civilization that is approximately 5,000 years old, and the museum here does just have broken pot and old ways to look at, as many people understand. Ban Chang Yang National Museum has a simulation of an excavation pit. There is an angle where we take on the roles of an archaeological who has to take piece of things that have been excavated and put them together to have a story. Cause and effect of ancient burials. In addition to the museum, there are also varying learning centers around the area. Some shops give us the opportunities to practice making clay pot or drawing patterns. There are many activities to do when in Ban Chang. Definitely more fun ever you can expect. Next museums is Phaya Kanchak Museum. Forget Singapore mermaid. Go for it, because today in Thailand we have a great landmark at Phaya Khankak Museum. Located on the bank of the Tuan River, in its tall-shaped museum building, 19 meter high or equal to a 5-story building for Isan people, to are animals that respect the abundance of nature and teaches a legends and belief about the Bang Fine traditions that has been around for a long time. Therefore, it is the origin of a new landmark. Anyone who travels to Yasothon must stop by and check in. The third places บ้านพลทัน Museum บ้านพลทัน The promote Thai films museum. It will be a museum that provide knowledge about movie, which is the folk art of this place. The museum is divided into 3 zones. The history of the movies, Pamothai Ban Potan, part of the stage of demonstrating the performance of promotionals, Nang Prapamothai films, and a sections that display characters used in promotional films. It is a place that is considered to be full of knowledge. The fourth museum, Mahasarakham Museum in the universities. Mahasarakham University Museum, it was established to be a center for development of museum knowledge, to encourage society to receive benefit from museum business. Let it be a sort of learning of Mahasarakham Universities. Highlight will be at collections of various types of Isan house, including a modern Isan house, Puthai house, Fifth places, Silinthorn Museum. This Silinthorn Museum was formerly the Pukamkha Dinosaurs Research Centers. In 1994, the skeleton of a herbivorous dinosaurs was found in an area that was excavations pit, including the discovery of dinosaur skeletons of various sizes. This is also the first dinosaur research center and dinosaurs museum in Thailand, with a various species of deer, birds, and various species of tree to study. 6 places, National Science Museum. National Science Museum is the landmark, one of the places that recommend. Designed with the beautiful building shaped like this building. The place you must check in Pathum Thani is the National Science Museum. That's the history of the science and technologies, engineering, energies, science in a daily life. Thai wisdom, the origin of the evolutions of living things, is another tourist attraction that provide knowledge. go along with the fun. Seven places. Ramanai Museum, one of the new science museum in Thailand, located not far from the National Science Museum. It's right next to it. It will present the story of the origins of the universe, the solar system, and the earth, as well as the evolutions of living things, including the birth of various human species and adapting to various environments. Also inside the museums, there will be a highlight. The dinosaurs can move. There are two giant ones, including a large garden inside the building. This event is fun for both children and adults. 8 places. 150 million years old shellfish museum. It can be said that this place is the unseen of Nong Bua Lamphun province. The 150 million years old ancient shellfish museums, a place to visit in Nong Bua Lamphun, is suitable for those who love the ancient time because there are fossils of rocks, ancient shellfish, and skeleton from the time of the dinosaurs, ancestor, T-Rex. This place looks like a science museum. It is divided into 6 zones, including the Welcome Zone, the Universal Tour Zone, World, Cradle of Life Hunter Kingdoms, the magic of discovering and following in the footsteps of explorer, can be said to be Jurassic Park fans, and people who like to study ancient collectibles. You should not miss it. Nine places. National Museum from Prachinburi. Prachinburi National Museum is a museum of archaeological histories of the eastern regions to display and collect important antiquities collected from various archaeological sites. According to the eastern regions, including nearby provinces such as stone tools, idols, and lintels, as well as information telling the history of each antiquity. There are some pieces that are at last 10,000 years old. 10 places. Betong City Museum. Let's go to a historical place at to be Thong City Museum. Here we will know the history of the city in detail, including seeing antiquity, objects of art, and appearance from various old times. The species and spatial features of the Betong Museum is the 3rd floor is a viewpoint where you can see the entire cities of Betong. Come step by and see the exhibitions, and you can take beautiful photos with the city views of the Betong. Museum in Thailand is have a lot and many places that can expose your knowledge. It's not just 10 that I just recommend, but 10 that I selecting is the most visit that you must go. If you're interested in knowledge and learning and seeing what is happened in the universe, you can see the old traditional Thai ways, the way of living, and you can see how it happened in Thailand. Pass by the time from the museum that can expose you from period of time.
Tour Guide Thailand.
Update news. The cooperations with the overseas partner universities for visiting professor exchange at RMUTP. ราชมงคล University of Technology พระนคร is delighted to announce that Associate Professor Jean-Michel Chapuis from the University of Paris will be teaching an intensive international marketing course in the International Business Department. Professor Michael Chapuis is a distinguished expert in the field of management, with over 3 decades of academic and professional experience. His sessions will provide students with deep insight into the field of international marketing. We are thrilled to welcome Professor Jean-Michel Chapuis to the business faculties of RMUTP, said by the Dean of the Business Faculties, Assistant Professor Dr. Ratanawali Maisak. The head of the International Business Department, Assistant Professor Dr. Thanaphon, is convinced that his expertise will greatly benefit to our students and prepare them for the global business landscape. In addition, in his lectures from Professor Dr. Michael Chapuis will engage in collaborations, meeting with the RMUTP faculties and staff to explore future academic and research partnership. And lastly, you can follow us into englishonline.imutp.ac.th. You can follow us into a YouTube and Facebook at RMUTP Live. Please push like and subscribe that you never miss the news.
Tour Guide Thailand.